Welcome everyone. How are you doing? I think I managed to do it without making any changes in the countdown, so I think it's fine. Welcome everyone, thank you for being here. Today we will have fantastic semi-final between Poland and Peru for you, and then grand finals, winner of that match against USA. So as you can see, the bracket looks this way. So we will have really good matches today. And first match we're gonna cast, it's going to be Peru versus Poland. Let me just get into these matches. Okay, so we will have Poland versus Peru. And Poland versus Peru lineup will be Boni versus Wapo, Yeti versus Ozuna, Ziggy versus Gosudark, and Koget versus Mafius. So this will be our matches in 1 versus 1. The maps are, as you can see over here. Please tell me, guys, if you can hear everything and you are... Yeah, and everything is fine, so I would know that we can start. I'm happy you are all here. It's fine, but we don't see the cake. The cake is still there, Mr. Fanu. So yeah, the cake is still there, and I think I will eat it later a little bit more because yeah, I like this cake. It's great. So yeah, but I will not eat it in front of camera just for you guys, because I don't want you to make, like, I don't want you to feel bad about me having this fantastic cake and you not. So yeah, yeah, Cernik cake. Yeah, that's fantastic. Cernik is basically cheesecake, so yeah, it's Cernik cake. So guys, if you just joined, we have BSL9 Nation Wars, and today we have the last day of BSL ladder. So we have, like, I don't know, 8 hours left. 7 hours and 45 minutes left until the end of BSL9 ladder stage qualifications to the main tournament. This Nation Wars is our ladder tournament, and this is the additional tournament we are running. So thanks to our BSL admin for doing that, especially Mr. Hatchet. And yeah, we are starting right now. The first match we will have Bonnie versus Wapul. So let's just start. Let's go to this match. Okay, I think everything is fine, right? Let's hope I set it up correctly. So we have Bonnie in the top left location as a blue Protoss and Wapul as a purple Protoss in the bottom right location. Please tell me if the sound of StarCraft is fine, if the game sound and music sound in StarCraft is fine, and my voice is fine compared to the doll. I'm really happy you are all here. We will finish Nation Wars today and we will know which team will win $100, plus every single player who played for that team will gain 50 BSL points, so that's really great. So let's see what will be the strategy of our Protoss players, because I don't remind us having PvP on that map, so it's really interesting for me what we will going to see. We already are seeing that Bonnie is going for some kind of 9 gateway, so he will want to apply a lot of pressure on Wapul, and this is the first gateway from Mr. Bonnie. There is a first gateway from Wapul. He did it almost in the same time as Bonnie. Bonnie have it a little bit quicker, but Bonnie gateway is much more far away from his main base. It's much closer to the Wapul. Basically, if you are like, every single zealot will not have to go from this direction and go to this road, but he will spawn over here, so it will be much easier to apply pressure with the gateway in this position. And we have a simulator from Mr. Wapul, so a little bit different approach. Maybe Bonnie will go for some kind of fast expansion on 1 gateway pressure. It's still a possibility. No game music. Okay, and what about now? Is it fine now? Yeah, let's watch the games. That's right, guys. Welcome everyone. Thank you for saying me what is wrong. I'm trying to correct it. Better. Okay, if it's better, then I'm happy. Okay, so we have Bonnie scouting Mr. Wapul. There will be a cybernetic core, so another unit produced by our Peruvian representative will be Dragoon. The same probably thing will be from Bonnie, but Bonnie produced 2 zealots and he will try to apply some pressure with these zealots. His cybernetic core is definitely later than the one from our Peruvian player, because he's already starting his range, so it will be actually significant advantage. And Bonnie needs to keep his probe alive for as long as he can, because Wapul is still... He even stealthed 8 minerals from our Polish player base. Okay. So now Bonnie is trying to kill some probe, and he killed 1 probe. He might be even able to kill the second one. Let's see if he click it. Oh, he wanted to click it, but very nice micro from Wapul. So he killed 1 probe for the cost of 1 zealot and 1 probe actually, because Wapul probe is still alive. We'll have second gateway quicker than Wapul one. Bonnie is trying to micro this probe. He don't want to let Wapul to see what is going on. Very nice movement shooting on Bonnie's side. Yes, of course I can. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I just started, so sorry for that disruption. Okay, so we have Bonnie starting his range for the Dragoons, but as you can see, it's over here. Even you can see that this is significant advantage for our Peruvian player. But the advantage of Bonnie is second gateway relatively faster. But this is not a big deal. I think the path you need to travel in order to attack your opponent will equalize all these things. So guys, Mr. Terror and Dandy are not playing because it is a team of Peruvians who was the highest on the ladder stage of BSL9 at the day of 3rd April. So Terror and then Dandy is already qualified and Terror wasn't in top 5, so that's why we have this team from Peru. But we need to remember that this team is extremely strong. They won with Russia. So this is impressive. This map is Monte Cristo. This is new BSL map. This is because normally in BSL we are making two players map, 2 3 players map, and 3 4 players map. So this is one of the 2 players map, and I think this is pretty interesting map. Let's see, like the games should be interesting here, especially that we have where we have it. We have these islands over here, so I think these islands will give us some more taste in this in this map matches. So Wapol already started his Nexus. Bonnie is gathering money for it, so it still looks like Wapol got some advantage because he have the same amount of Dragoons and Zealots as Bonnie. He have the same amount of probes, but he have his Nexus faster. He have his range, like his range was faster, but it doesn't matter right now because they both players finished it. And Bonnie now have a high ground advantage, so attacking over there is definitely not worth it. Oh, but he killed. Whoa, very nice macro from Wapol. Look at that, he target fired the one Dragoon of Bonnie, but now I think this is not the best idea, and Bonnie with this extremely good micro, he saved 2 Dragoons and now he have advantage. And the good part of this attack from Wapol is that he scouted what is the timing of the Nexus, and now I feel like Bonnie feels like he's under pressure, but Wapol is not doing anything weird, and when you feel anything like all-in-ish, it's everything normal, I would say. He will have quicker Nexus, but it will be a little bit quicker. Bonnie will have quicker River because he's already making Observer, where our Peruvian player just finished his robotics, so Bonnie will have a quicker scouting with this Observer. And let's see, like Wapol already transferred probes, very nice transfer timing. The same thing from Bonnie, he's not wasting any time where he can mine from the second expansion. He's sending more and more probes over here. We need to remember that we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mineral fields over here, and we have 8 over here. 2, 4, 6, 8. So normally it's 9 to 7. Here we have 9 to 8. So this base is a little bit more efficient. So Bonnie with this observer sees everything what is going on, and look at that. He will see that there is 4 gateways. He will probably immediately add more gateways from himself because yeah, he don't want to be behind in gateways, but he will also see that there is no river there. So that's really well done. Oh, Mr. True Touch, thank you for the host, my friend. Dzięki, Michał. Wielkie dzięki. Welcome to the True Touch boys. And how did your 2 versus 2 tournament went? Because you played with Bonnie, right? Okay, so we have gas already from Bonnie and from Wapol, so actually it's pretty equal game so far. Oh, you won 7 out of 9 games. That's impressive. This is a really good job, and I've seen that you, I think, lost to Scan and Nizi, because I've been watching it during traveling on my phone. So yeah. Oh, you lost to lag. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately. Okay, guys, but still, anyway, good job. Okay, Bonnie is having a river where Wapol actually skipped river and went for Zealot speed probably, or maybe fast High Templars. Bonnie's adding more gateways right now, and yeah, this game, like, Wapol is a representative of Peru, and I think no one expected that he will have such an equal game against Mr. Bonnie himself, our current BSL champion. But Bonnie is applying pressure, and speed shuttle is something very, very extremely important. And look at that, he's trying to took attention from Wapple goons, and he tried to put some Weaver over here and maybe kill some probes, but it didn't work. Wapple was really good with his reaction, and 10 supply advantage now is actually pretty big. Bonnie is coming back for his second Weaver, so now with 2 Weavers he will have huge damage power to deal some damage to these Dragoons. But let's look at the number. This is 15 Dragoons plus 4 here, and Bonnie is having only 9, so the Weaver shots needs to be extremely good. But as you can see, Bonnie was able to gain 7 probes advantage. This is huge. Like, if the game will go longer, he will be able to saturate more gateways, and let's see how it will work. Bonnie needs to be careful, because if he will lose these Weavers, he will lose everything which is giving him advantage in this position, and he's trying to get some more shots. He understands that the earlier he will lose the Weavers, the better it will be for him. Excuse me. Explain your cough. Very nice macro from Bonnie. Wapple, like, he doesn't even, it looks like he doesn't care about losing. Oh, the huge Scarab hit! But now he will lose the, Bonnie will lose the shuttle, and now the Weavers will be badly exposed. Like, but he still is macroing with the Weaver perfectly, and the trades Bonnie had in this exchange was really, really good for him. Now he can come back to his base. He killed a lot of probes. Now he have 14 probes advantage. This is mirror matchup, so as you can see, saturation of Bonnie bases is great compared to the Wapple, especially to the natural. The X will be killed, so he will have more wild entrance. Some Dark Templars from Bonnie, so we have 2 plus 5 gateways, which is 7, and we have 4 plus 2 plus 1, which is also 7 gateways from Wapple. But yeah, he badly needs to produce more probes right now, because his income will be definitely lower than Bonnie's one. But oh, he's going for hidden expansion over here. This is a sneaky move, and I don't know if Bonnie is expecting that. We can ask him if he expected that. Yeah, this game is not live. Yeah, unfortunately, it was like, it would be very hard to cast it live, because it would cause a lot of lag, and players would have to wait for a long time. So we asked players to play it earlier. Bonnie, did you expect it or not? Oh, ooh! Their shuttle died, but the Dark Templar will be here. But the cannon is in position. This is huge. But he might snipe some High Templars. This will be also great. Ooh, very nice save on High Templar, morphing them into the Archon. The Observer is here, but Bonnie killing 1 High Templar for Dark Templar gets some scouting. Is not that bad. I mean, maybe it doesn't look very efficient, but I think it's not that bad. But still, he have 34 probes, so maybe there was some kind of storm drop. Mr. Bonnie, he didn't expect that. Whoa, wow. So we have huge supply advantage for our Polish player, but it's 12 probe advantage is in probes, so basically the armies are very similar, and Wapple has +1 upgrade, but Bonnie is having 2 forges, so his +1 will be done in few seconds. Wapple didn't start his own, and there will be probe transfer over here. Wow, so this base will be actually saturated. Of course, these 2 bases are not perfectly saturated, but it's still better to have 3 bases and income from 3 bases, and we will have a huge storm drop from Wapple, and if it will work, it will be extremely great for him. Bonnie just stormed up his own probes, but in the same time, Wapple is storming every single probe of Bonnie in the natural. Wow, so we have 32 to 36 probes, and now Wapple on the probe lead. It's 4 probe advantage. Wow, this is extremely huge, guys. But Bonnie is still killing some more probes, so he's not giving up. So he is just like, okay, you killed mine, I will kill yours, and it will be fine. But still, the Zealot will give Bonnie a lot of time. This shuttle is still here. It's hard to say how much energy this High Templar has. But now Wapple with income of this from this base it's. Oh, we will have another storm drop. Is there an energy for that? Yes, there is, and a lot of probes died. This is actually huge. Oh, but the shuttle died, so now Bonnie cleared it, and I think Bonnie should have enough energy for his stone, but this base is not really perfectly saturated. but still Wapol with 6 probes lead, and actually he's mining from this base. This is 7 mineral fields. This is pretty healthy base. And let's look at the... Oh, Bonnie is making one upgrade already, and Wapol is making 2-0. So if Bonnie will not start his second upgrade over here, then we'll have very similar upgrades. And look how equal this game is. This shows us how good of a players Peruvian team has, because they... Like, Wapol normally probably wouldn't be considered as top 4 player from Peru, but because Dandy and Terror was not playing, he's in the first team, and he's showing us how good of a players Peruvian players are, because like he can play an equal game against our BSL champion, so that's amazing. But let's look at the army composition. Bonnie has 3 Archons, there is only 1 Archon in Wapol. There will be a lot of High Templars actually. It's 6 High Templars, but how many High Templars? Oh, there was a storm drop. Excuse me guys, I missed it, but I think not many probes died. Yeah, so we have huge battle maybe. Bonnie has actually only 2 High Templars against 8 High Templars from Wapol, so if he would deliver some good storms, that would be fantastic for him. This base is very well protected, like, I mean, like 7 Zealots or 8 Zealots would kill it, but still it's very well protected against some kind of drops. And we will have another drop from Mr. Bonnie. Now he sees that there is a building over here, so he's probably expecting some expansion. The bases on the island wasn't taken over here. Bonnie is now mining from his own third base, but we need to see that this base have only 6 mineral fields and this one has 7. And now Bonnie is expecting that base, and let's look at the storm drop. Oh, huge storm drop! Almost all the probes died. There is only 3 probes died. I was just saying that this is well protected base against storm drop. As you can see, it was not. It's storm drop, but not from Bonnie. Bonnie storm drops are always delivering some good kills. Okay, now Bonnie is producing upgrades from both forges, and we actually have both forges from Mr. Wapol, so that's actually amazing that we have such an even game between these players. Now Bonnie realized that, okay, so he has this base, I killed some probes, so I have advantage, but he can reproduce these probes relatively quickly, so that's why Bonnie is probably thinking about taking this base on his own. Now Wapol is splitting his army. I don't know if this is the best idea. The Dark Templar will be killed because the observers were with the army, so this is a very good thing for the Peruvian player. And now he's maybe trying to disrupt Bonnie somehow, because half of his army is on the top, half of his army is on the bottom, and he have 150 supply and 40 props. It's only 8 props advantage for Bonnie right now. He's sent some over here. There is a shuttle with 2 High Templars, so more props casualties will be possible over here. And Bonnie is adding 4th Nexus, so he is trying to equalize the number of base compared to the Peruvian player. One upgrades be against 2-0, but Bonnie will have 2-1 at least in few seconds, and 2-2 in like half minute. Okay, we have another drop. Now Wapol very quick with the reaction, but he still managed to kill some probes, but this base will be mining pretty fine, and now we have 48 to 44 probes. Now Bonnie sees that Wapol is coming over here, so he should be probably aware of what is going on, and this base might be dead because it will be very hard to move down with this whole army from Bonnie to save this base. There will be some storms, very nice storms from Bonnie, but Wapol still has plenty of more storms. If he will start to storm Bonnie army, it will be pretty good for him. Like, this is the storm battle actually, and Bonnie was able to save this base by using the high ground advantage. That's really interesting. And now this entrance is much bigger, and let's see what will be the storms of Mr. Wapol. Very nice storms. He's storming all the army of Bonnie. There are a lot of storms, but it looks like army of Bonnie is much more muscles. It's 6 Archons from him, and now he's killing Wapol. Yeah, he just crushed him because he had much better army composition. Let's look at what was the... Oh, we have 3 Archons and a lot of High Templars over here, so maybe there is still some hope for our Peruvian player. He's sending more and more units Bonnie is sending more and more units towards his base, and we have another storm. These Archons are not fighting, so maybe Wapol will decide to sacrifice this base. It wouldn't be that terrible for him because Bonnie didn't... Oh no, Bonnie started mining for this base, excuse me. But he's transferring probes to the top right base. Maybe he will add some cannons over here. He have plenty of gateways. This army should be definitely enough to defend this attack over here because there is plenty of High Templars with high energy. It's like 5 of them or something, 6 even of them. I'm wondering why he is not connecting this army together. Oh, the storms are really good. He's killing many dragoons with them, and he still have plenty left. There will be another huge storm from Wapol, and Bonnie wanted to snipe this High Templars, and he did it. He killed this High Templars with 1 High Templar, so it was definitely very efficient trade for him. Hello, Mr. Rafał, how are you doing? Okay, so we have probably the last attack from Bonnie. Oh no! Oh, the storms are so huge, and now Bonnie lost the Archons, and he have like 12 Zealots, 8 Dragoons, and 2 Archons with this army. Which like this is what remain from this huge army from Bonnie. But of course he's producing more and more units. He's adding the river, so maybe he will use it for harassment. It's hard to say. The good thing for him is that he's mining from 4 bases. He have more probes, and he killed this base from Apple. So now Apple have to do something to come back to this game. His army composition is mainly Zealots, but he have 2 Archons and many Storms. What are the upgrades? The upgrades are 2-1, and Bonnie is having 2-2, so he have a upgrade advantage. And this river will also be huge support for this army. Okay, so we will have a river and 2 Storms dropped, so this mineral line might be in huge trouble. Few more High Templars are joining the army composition from Polish player. Very good saturation in this base. This base is basically mained out, but the same thing for Bonnie, and Bonnie is going for the arbitrary. Okay, we have a storm drop over here. Many probes are dying, yeah. It was a good reaction from Apple, but still plenty of probes died, and it is 16 probe advantage right now for Bonnie. So actually, if we are looking at that the overall supply count is only 10 for like, yeah, Bonnie have only 10 advantage. Like, Wapol should have much better army, and the storms are actually really good. Oh, he's storming many units from Bonnie. These units are, look at that, look how badly damaged every single unit of Bonnie is. So, oh, and another storm. Really good PvP we have over here, guys. And we will have Archon, so he will save this. But now Bonnie is sniping the Archon. Now he didn't finish it. So it was really good trades for our Peruvian player. The river will definitely help to hold this ramp and not allow Peruvian to retake this base. This is our only first game from today, so I'm really interested into the next series. And 3-2 and 3-3, yeah. So Bonnie will still have 1 upgrade advantage. Oh, if somehow Wapol will kill this base, this will be actually great for him, because then he will equalize the number of bases, and Bonnie have plenty of probes over here. Yeah, and look at that, Bonnie is trying to come back with only regular quick, but his army is getting crazy. And Wapol held for a long time, and now we have very equal probe number, very equal supplies. The Bonnie have there is not even a, oh yeah, there is 1 upgrade advantage, and of course tech advantage, which is army composition. Which is Arbiter will join the army composition, and now Apple cleared this place, and he will be able to retake this base. So we have 3 bases versus 3 bases, actually 2 mining bases versus 2 mining bases, and Bonnie is taking this base on the side of Apple on the islands. He decided that maybe this base he will not expect, and this is a really bold move, really good move. We will have maybe snipe of these 2 High Templars on the retreat. Yeah, let's see if Wapol will realize that this High Templars will die. No, he didn't storm them, it would be a good damage for him. Okay, so we will have 1 more storms for... Oh, it will be actually 4 storms from Wapol, but there will be 3 storms from Bonnie. Very nice. Like, Wapol is holding on very well. More and more storms. He's storming the Observer, but he killed also his own. Oh, he was storming the High Templars of Bonnie, but there is 3 high energy High Templars from Bonnie left, and I think he should be able to bust Wapol right now. There's plenty of units over here, so maybe he will save this base, but yeah, it's hard to say. There is only few units over here, but there is more reinforcements from the gateways. There will be a flank from this from this base, so maybe Bonnie will be cleared out. Really good storms on the dragoons. And yeah, a lot of probes are dying because we have 29 to 51 probes. And Bonnie killed his economy, but he lost his entire army, so we have actually now bigger army from Wapol. This is amazing, wow. Oh, so Bonnie have this army left, but now with the Arbiter it will be definitely easier to defend this base, and if Wapol would have idea to take this base, oh, he's seeing that, to take this base, like he would be able to kill it with Arbiter, or maybe save this base with their Arbiter recall. So shuttles are not able to transfer that many units as recall can, but actually Bonnie now is mining only from this bases, only 6 mineral fields, but Wapol saturation is not too good, so oh, we will have more probes dying, so Bonnie is excellent at this harassment with the shuttle. He's doing it brilliantly. We will have some shuttle. More units from Bonnie. He added river to the army composition. The upgrades right now are 3-1-2 for Bonnie and 3-2 for Wapol, but 3-1-2 will be there in a second. But Bonnie is also making his second shield upgrade, and it will be done in a few seconds. So he will still have, he will hold on this supply, this upgrades advantage, and this river, this arbiter will give him opportunity to stasis part of the army of his opponent, or to recall it into the main base, or maybe even this base. Hard to say. It's very mobile army now, thanks to this arbiter. Wapol still have pretty good army, and he's actually mining from like 2 bases, because he is almost not mining from this one. It's almost mined out, but it's still pretty good. Pretty good game, and it's still really equal. It's like 20-30 supply advantage, but it's like mostly in probes. So it's impressive for me how many units Wapol can produce with that big probe deficit. Yeah, so we have 60 probes, and which means that we have like 76, 77, 78 actually supply in army, and Wapol has, yeah, very similar amount, 80 supply in army. So armies are very similar, and Wapol now sees that both bases are being taken by Bonnie, and he's taking even this bottom left. So he's securing his position in this game, but like, first thing, you need to have income, but second thing, you need to be able to kill your opponent, and these units are staying here perfectly for a good stasis. So Mr. Bonnie, you know what to do with him. Okay, these Zelnaga temples are probably hated by the players. Oh, we will have storm drop from Mr. Wapol over here, and all the probes died. Very nice storm, only 3 left. Oh, he wanted to save the High Templar, very nicely done. And more cannons from Bonnie, but Bonnie is now mining from this base. So it's actually better to mine from this base than from this one. But Wapol still have plenty of minerals over here, so he's mining from 2 bases against actually 3 bases from Bonnie. But is there Observer? Like, Observer was frozen, was stasis. Oh, huge stasis again, so he stasis like 20 supply of an army of our Peruvian player, and this base will go down, and this is actually the most important base in our Peruvian for our Peruvian player. Maybe he will want to kill this base. There is only 1 cannon saving it or securing it. So if he will kill this base, this will not be that bad for him. Or we have river harassment, and Bonnie is doing it perfectly, because now if this river will kill this cannon, the probes will be badly exposed, and I think Wapol is waiting for the perfect moment until these units will be unstasis, and there are right now. He's trying to flank this army from Bonnie, but it looks like Bonnie army is just too big. In the same time, he's losing many probes in this base. This is the only base he's having income from. Oh, the storms from both players' sides are very good, but yeah, also nice dodge. The upgrades are cool from both players. Yeah, but like, Wapol killed this base, but he's having no income at all from his, like, oh, look at that, he's having only these 4 probes mining. So it's not that big. Of course, it will be hard to attack on top of this on top of this cliff. Oh, Mr. Silver, thank you for 80 viewers host. Thank you, my friend. So how was the 2 versus 2 tournament? So Bonnie and Two Touch had the most wins? Or Scan versus and Nizi maybe get more than 7. Okay, so now Apple is trying to kill this base. Thank you very much, Mr. Silver. I'm really appreciating, my friend. So still Weaver is waiting here for some harassment, but like the fact that this High Templar on the cliff is actually very dangerous. But yeah, this Weaver is the same is causing the same amount of pressure. Like only 3 probes will be left for Wapol in this base. He still have plenty over here, so he could transfer them. But still, Bonnie is mining from both island bases, and this is his main income. So actually, I feel like Bonnie's position in this game is very good, but he don't want to lose by some weird mistake. Oh, but maybe Wapol will do some kind of crazy pressure with his shuttle. It's hard to say. Now distance mining, it's never good when you have to distance mine. 3-1-2 upgrades against 3-2-3, so better upgrades from Bonnie, and he's adding Arbiter. Very nice observers from Wapol. I need to say that he have very good army control, but the same thing from Bonnie. He also have observer in this position, which gives him a lot of information. Now we might have the final push from Bonnie. He decided that okay, it's time, so I secured this position. I'm mining from 3 bases. I have pretty good macro, so I will be able to apply some pressure. But like Wapol is still holding on. He still have plenty of High Templars and the high ground advantage. But Bonnie understands, okay, if he have all the army over here, maybe I will join the party over there. But okay, so we have probably the final engagement. It's very, very close actually. The storms are really good, but it looks like Bonnie's storms are a little bit better, and he's crushing the Peruvian player in front of his natural. And GG, we have first point for Poland. But it was a very good game, really impressive, very nicely done for our Polish player, of course, who won, but it was an impressive game from our Peruvian player as well. So really well prepared. He came really well prepared and he delivered some good games. So let's look at the scores. So we have Bonnie winning 1-0 versus Wapol, and now we will have match between Yeti and Ozuna. So it's also very interesting. The map will be Neo Sylphid. So let's see. Okay, so we have 1-0 for Poland. Okay guys, so if you just joined the party, this is the BSL Nation Wars. We had round of 8 on Thursday. Yesterday we had the 2 Poland versus Sweden and Americas versus USA, and today we will have second semifinals and graded finals. So it's great that you are here. Thank you for being here. It's USA waiting for the winner of the match between Poland and Peru. So this is what we are casting now, and the first match, Peru versus Poland. These are the This is the lineup for this match. We have 1-0 lead for Poland because Bonnie won with Wapol after 30-minute PvP on Monte Cristo, and now we are joining the second game on Neo Sylphid between Yeti and Ozuna. So let's go. Okay, okie dokie. Everything is good? Can you hear me well, guys? Everything is muchos. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the BSL. I would like to remind you all that this is the last day of BSL ladder. So if you need to play some more games just to be able to qualify, because I will remind you that you will need to have 40 games in order to qualify for Pro League, 30 games in order to qualify for Gosu League, and 20 games in order to qualify for Chobo League. So if you're still lacking some games, this is the perfect time to play them, because the ladder stage will end today 2 AM. Okay, so Ozuna in the 9 o'clock position as a green Zerg, and Yeti on the 12 o'clock position as a blue Protoss. And Yeti will go for relatively normal opening, which is Pylon in the natural, and I will turn on my light. Be right back. Okay, guys, I realized that I should yeah. This is explain your cough these days. And Mr. Rafa, who is here with us, sent this funny story on the like funny gif or meme on Facebook, where these days everyone, like, whenever you cough you need to explain, I was running yesterday and there was cold, like, I don't have coronavirus, I'm just coughing. Okay, so we have Forge first from Yeti. And we have, yeah, normal opening from both players, I would say. Yeti after scouting that this is overpull. He'll probably start Nexus and after the Nexus add 1 or 2 cannons. So now he's probably feels pretty good. Mr. Camille D, nice that you joined the networks after a couple of years. Happy to have you here. Okay, so now we have 4 links from the Zerg just to prevent him from scouting, Yeti from scouting, and we will have cannon on time. I think the gateway will be there before the second cannon, so Yeti will play this only on 1 cannon. He will probably try to block the entrance to the natural or to the main base with the probes, and this is what he's doing. He's sending some more probes just to not allow these 4 links to run by to his main base. This is many probes actually. He's investing a lot into this defense. I don't know if it's necessary, because like it's only 4 links. He scattered that with the probe, and he's not mining, almost not mining in the main base. Like, look at that, 2 probes are standing. So like actually right now Yeti got disrupted with this strategy from our Peruvian Zerg. And still now, oh, very nice reaction from Yeti. Look at that, how quickly he pulled his probes and blocked the path of the Zerg for the Zerg. It was very well done. So congratulations for Mr. Yeti for such a quick reaction, and this probe will deliver him a lot of information, so it's actually huge.
BSL goodness.
Oh, Mr. Danfang, thank you for $25 donation. I'm really appreciating that. Yeah, this is BSL goodness, and thank you for the support, bro. So yeah, for that support, if you would like to have some replays from BSL, just message me on Discord and I will send them to you. Okay, guys, so yeah, so we have a probe on the field, and Yeti needs to have as much information as they can with that probe, because he still doesn't know what is the strategy of a Zerg. Like, it still can be 9073, it still can be some kind of tech. This drone was blocking the entrance very nicely, so Yeti will try to like enter to the main base one more time. Maybe it will work. Let's see how it will go, because Ozuna is playing really normal game. Like, he's not trying to do anything sneaky, and again he's pulling the drone just to block the entrance to the main base, just to not allow Yeti to scout what is waiting in the main base for him. And it can be the normal game, as we can see right now. This is the normal layer, but it could be also the Hydra then, and speed for the Hydralis could be produced. So now Yeti is afraid, and he's adding another cannon. He might even add 1 more cannon. He's just adding the Corsair just to have Stagger, just to have a Corsair, which will give him some scouting. And third base for Ozuna is over here. Hello everyone, hello bro, hello everyone, thank you for watching, and thank you for the follows, Mr. Tegdu and Rafaliusz. Thank you guys very much for the follows. Oh, we have a Zealot from Yeti, so this is huge. This is extremely important for him, because first of all he will deny a lot of mining time from Ozuna, and he might even kill 1 drone, but not. It was a very good reaction from Ozuna. But the most important part of the Zealots in the main base is that he will scout the timing of the Spire and what Ozuna is doing. So he will not have to play blindly anymore. That's why he's adding cannon over here. He's producing Corsair. The Spire timing is relatively good. Like, if you are making Spire just to prevent Protoss from killing your overloads, just if you want to make Scourges, I think this timing is really good. And now he'll be able to switch into 5 gateway, 5 hatchery style. So now he's probably gathering money to put the 5th hatchery over here, because he placed 4th over here. This base is maybe not perfectly saturated, but the main base and the natural, but actually natural is very well saturated already. So now I'm just waiting for some kind of Hydralisk then maybe to be added, just to start some upgrades for the Hydralisk, or maybe he will decide to go for the Mutites, but it doesn't look this way because he didn't start mining gas yet. Maybe it will be some kind of later Mutas. later muta switch. And yeah, Yeti is playing very safely. He added few cannons over here. He understands that he's a very good player. Yeti is a player who, if you will allow him to do whatever he wants, he will feel very comfortable, and he's probably don't want to lose the position he is in by some stupid moves. So he prefer to add one more cannon than one less, and I think that's not a bad idea. He's producing more Corsairs, the +1 weapon for the Corsairs will be done, so the magical number of Corsairs is 5, because then with the 5 Corsairs you can fly out your base and one-shot the Scourges, so Scourges would not be able to snipe the Corsairs when you have 5 of them. We have Hydralis, then the speed is on the way. This base is already well saturated, so speed for the Overlord. Perfect game actually right now from Ozuna. He's playing very nicely. More Zealots from Mr. Yeti. The speed for the Zealot is already done, but there is only 4 of them, and now Ozuna is constantly scouting what is coming towards him. But yeah, there is 4 Corsairs already, so with this 5th Corsair and +1 weapon, oh, Yeti needs to be careful. Oh, it was a nice move, he killed one Scourge. And these 4 Zealots are actually will probably not try to kill Ozuna, but he will try to force him to make as many units as he can, because as you can see, Ozuna made plenty of hit race, and I'm just wondering if Yeti will decide to add some more cannons, because now there is no High Templar, it's only 6 Zealots. The Storm is he just started to research Storm. There is no High Templar in production. There will be some Dark Templars, but the speed for the Overlord will be there soon, so the Dark Templars will save him for a while, and that's why Yeti is adding 3rd cannon. Yeah, it's 3 gateways against 5 hatches right now, and probably the 6th hatch will join the party soon for Mr. Ozuna. So yeah, Ozuna is playing this game very nicely. Now he have to do something with his heroes, because he invested a lot of money into them, and this will be some kind of timing push, and this is what you are doing as a Zerg. You want to have the speed and plenty of heroes at the moment when Protoss would like to have his 3rd base. Normally Protoss is trying to secure the 3rd base with the Dark Templars, that's why you need the Overlord, but this is very sneaky move from Yeti. He just wants to take the attention of Ozuna with the Zealots and sneak these 2 Dark Templars into the main base. The Corsairs will... Oh my god, Yeti is such a brilliant player, look at that. He's killing some drones in the natural, he's sneaking one Dark Templar into the main base. The Zealots now are dying, but I think the damage he will be able to deal with this unit is extremely huge. Now the Dark Templar in the main base is killing the drones. Look at the drone number, it's getting lower and lower. So yeah, he just get Protoss, as Mr. BSL champion said. Typical Protoss, yeah. Okay, so now Ozuna will try to apply some pressure on Yeti. He understands that he lost a lot of drones, that his situation now is very, very not good, and this Dark Templar might even kill this layer. There will be no... Oh, there will be Overload from the bottom. And okay, Ozuna is trying to snipe the High Templar. He's trying to kill Yeti, but there will be few storms available. Oh, very good storms from Yeti, but there is plenty of more Hydralis coming. And if Ozuna maybe... Like, I think it would be better for him to maybe resaturate this main base, because it would be hard for him to apply like more and more pressure. Or maybe the only way for him to come back to this game is just by oh, Mr. Big Rav donated $25. It's mustache time. Wow, thank you very much. Yeah, it's actually mustache time. We will have $100, so I will have to do mustache stream, guys. So next week, be prepared for mustache stream. Wow, thank you very much, guys. Oh, my wife is going for running. Very nice place to hide your overlords over here. So Ozuna is trying to apply some pressure, but look at the supplies. Yeti is having everything he needs in this game. All he needs to do is to survive right now. Of course, the micro from Ozuna is very nice, and it's relatively easy to micro against pure Zealots and High Templars when there is nothing shooting towards you from the bottom. And Ozuna is applying more and more pressure. He's sending more hitways, but I think Yeti now with his 5 gateways will be able to win this game. And yeah, this is GG, so we have 2-0 score for Poland. And Congratulations, congratulations, guys. So we have mustache stream. So, guys, I will shave it all, and I will just leave this over here. Yeah. So this is how my wife is killing me every day. Okay, guys. So our second match was Mr. Yeti winning against Mr. Ozuna, and now we will have Mr. Ziggy facing Mr. Gosudark on Whiteout. So we had PvP, we had PvZ, and now we have TVP for you, and then we will have TVZ. So actually, what? TVP. Fortunately, TVP, my darling. Yeah. Yeah, Karolcia was thinking that it will be TVT and I will finish tomorrow. She understands this StarCraft so well. This is actually funny. Okay, so we will have Mr. Gosudark versus Mr. Ziggy. If you don't know who Mr. Ziggy is, he is also StarCraft 2 player, so he's playing in both StarCraft and he's very good in both of them. So yeah, and he also knows how to speak Korean, so he's a perfect candidate to go to Korea and become pro gamer. So now we have a score 2-0 for Poland, and our third match will be Ziggy versus Gosudark, and let's go and watch this match. I thought the Poland is in quarantine. Yeah, it's in quarantine, but we have some kind of like fields close to our flat, so she's going to run over there, and it's actually helping her to be motivated and stay alive. So it's actually very necessary for her to go running. Unfortunately, I don't have a backyard. I have 40 square meters apartment, so like my apartment is very tiny, but at least yeah, at least it's mine. So of course it's the bank right now, but in 30 years it will be mine. Yeah, okay, guys, I will focus on the okay, I will focus on the game right now. Yeah, so I will also answer to Mr. Derek why the players are clicking so much right now. It's like the warm-up before the match. If you wanna be in the good shape and be prepared to quickly click when there will be some good actions, you need to warm up, and this is what they are doing. They are warming up, and the APM of course will go down with time, but like if they would start with 100 and start to grow, maybe they would stop on 180. But if they start with from 500, they will stop on 250 probably. So it's actually, this means that they really want to warm up. Maybe they didn't play too much earlier. That's why this is what they're doing. But let's focus on the map. This is a really nice wall in from Ziggy. But this SCV is harassed by the probe, and the barracks will be denied probably. Okay, the SCV will die, so Gosudark will be able to kill first. SCV, this is the first blood in this game. Cybernetic core from Gosudark, and we've seen some matches from Gosudark in a previous ladder tournament. He was able to win against Cryok, he was able to win against True Touch, so he's in a really good shape right now. And Ziggy, it's hard job for him to face the strong Peruvian Protoss, but Ziggy of course is very strong Polish Terran, so let's see what he got prepared for us. Okay, now Ziggy is scouting if there is no hidden buildings anywhere. what is going on, why he is not spinning with the cybernetic core. Okay, now he got information that he is spinning, so he spent his gas and minerals for this upgrade, so there should be nothing sneaky right now. But of course Protosses can be even more sneaky. They are starting to do something, for example weapon upgrade for air units over here. Whenever Terran SCV will leave this base, he will immediately cancel it and go for some kind of Dark Templars or fast robo. So yeah, but at least he's seen that he started that upgrade. In the same time, Ziggy is producing more SCVs and second factory. So wow, this will be an unstandard build. I thought that we will have some kind of fast expansion incoming, but it might be some kind of early aggression from Polish player. He's already adding machine shop, so he will immediately produce the tank. The 4 Marines are fighting to the Dragoon, and I think there are enough, like the 4 Marines have enough damage to kill 1 Dragoon, so this is very good micro, very good reaction from Ziggy, and he will have 5 Dragoons right now, and if he will kill this first Dragoon, it will be great for him. And actually he killed first Zealot and almost killed second Dragoon without losing anything, so this is great for him. Of course he will have no medic, so now I think it's a little bit too bold to move over there. Maybe if he will kill this Dragoon, I don't know if I like it that much. But that's hard to say. Oh, now he killed all the Marines, but there will be more Marines in production, and probably 2 tanks and speed for the Vultures. So I'm just wondering why the second factory is so late. So this Dragoons did good damage, that he killed 5 Marines, but Ziggy was able to send a CV towards Gosudak base. This is a very important thing, because oh look at that, he cancelled Citadel of Adun because he seen that the SCV would scout that. This is how important this scout is, and now he rebuild it. So let's see what will be like, but I might be expecting that this is not Dark Templars, but this is Fast Arbiter Citadel of Adun. This is pretty funny. Okay, so we'll have mines and 3 tank push, and Gosudak will see what is coming. He will not see the 3rd tank and 4th tank, so more Vultures will join the party, and this is very powerful push. Let's look what is coming. Like, it's coming 4 tanks and 4 Marines, few SCVs, and more Vultures will be rallied over there, and there will be, I don't know, maybe 7, maybe 6 Dragoons to defend it, and he's not buying any time. So if there will be siege mode available, and there will be soon, not at the time of attack, but there will be soon. So if Ziggy will buy some time and attack right now, I think this is a very good situation for him, and Gosudak doesn't seem to be prepared for that. The Templar Archives will be done in few seconds. Let's look what will be the micro. The mines will be very important. The Zealot is joining the party. Now he's trying to... Oh, this mine might be very crucial, but Gosudak target fired it. But the 4 tanks are still dealing many damage. The siege mode will be done in few seconds. The first might kill 2 Dragons and few probes, and now all the probes are dying. Only 1 Dragon left, and all the 4 tanks from Ziggy are here. So he played very nice game, and now he have siege moded tank on top of Protoss production. Of course, Dark Templars might save our Peruvian player, but also the mines can kill the Dark Templars, so maybe it will be not that bad. Let's see how it will look like. Both Dark Templars will spawn in the same time, so the mines... Oh my god, he got into the mines. The probes, like there's 14 probes. Oh, he ate a lot of mines. Okay, so the Dark Templars should be able to clear it, but now the Vultures are killing the probes, so I think it's still fine for Ziggy. He's building engineering base, so he wants to make sure that he will not lose to this Dark Templar. And Gosudark have all really Gosudarks. This is true. But let's look, he doesn't have Gosu probes because he almost doesn't have it. It's 7 probes to 20 STVs, and Gosudark is leaving the base, and Ziggy is securing 3rd point for the Polish team. which means that Polish team have secured the place in the grand finals. But of course we have the fourth match for you, and I will show it to you. So yeah, congratulations to Ziggy, very well done. So let's see, Ziggy winning another match, and now we will have Koget versus Mafius. So we have TVZ, we didn't have TVZ today, so we have all the most interesting matchups, I think. You can imagine. Let me just change the player's name. Okay guys, so this is how the bracket looks like. I will just show it to you. So the bracket looks this way. So we will have Poland advancing to the grand finals, and they will face USA. So we will have USA versus Poland in the grand finals. But now we have the last match of the semi-finals. Let's see if Peru will get their honorable point, or if Poland will win 4-0. So let's go directly to the game. So we have Mr. Koget directly from Denmark, actually, because this is where he lives right now, this is where he works, and he's a, let's say, pink Terran, and his opponent will be, oh my god, this color, I think it's forbidden to say what this color is, but this is Mr. Mafius directly from Peru, and let's say this is green. Okay, so Mafius is sending overlords to the top, so he will not scout Koget with his first send, and Koget will probably try to make a wall in this area. So sometimes you want to start your supply over here, so when you have supply over here and then you are building barracks, when something is trying to harass your STV and STV is moving to the different direction, you need to go towards this supply just to harass it more. But in case of TVZ, I think it's not necessary, it's better in TVP. Yeah, it's Voldemort color. It's you know who. You know what color is it. But this is 9 pull. Like this is, yeah, 9-ish. This is overpull from Mafius. And I think this wall-in from Koget will be actually perfect to hold it, because it will be Zerling tight and he will require only one SCV to one Marine to actually defend this aggression from Mafius. But let's see how it will go, because I don't see a gas started from Koget, so maybe he wants to go for the wall-in and then a quick command center. I'm just wondering. Of course, Mafius will probably choose to start making hatchery first, then making links, so it will be not as dangerous as is possible. Maybe he was afraid of this scary build which Terrans are doing, which is 8 racks in the middle, applying some pressure with the bunker, and then go immediately to the factory and the starport. This is some kind of all-inish move, but this build from our Peruvian Zerg would defend that probably. Mr. Dislovsky, my favorite matchup is ZVP. My favorite actually, yeah, my favorite matchup is ZVP, but I think I'm pretty good in ZVP and ZVZ. My ZVT is my weakest matchup for sure. But I think I know pretty well what is going on in this matchup. The only thing why I'm losing is that I'm too rusty and I need to play a little bit more to have my hands be ready to quick faster. And yeah, scouting from Koget, so he probably knows what is going on. These links are trying to block the ramp just to not allow Koget to get into the base, and there is a third hatchery from Mafius. Yeah. So we will have actually gas, so there will be quick factory from Koget right now, and I will send you guys, this is the actual BSL ladder ranking if you wanna see if there is any player over there. Yeah guys, please use English in the in the chat, so we can control if you are not offending anyone. Fast factory from Koget, so it might even be like this 3 starport rates from him. He likes that style and he's really good in it. So Mr. Dandy has a seat because he was top 4 in previous season, so he doesn't have to play ladder. Okay, so now the Sunken is on time, the layer is in production, and okay, so we will have Hydralisk then from Matthews. This is really interesting. Koget is sending one more STV just to confirm. Oh my god, but Matthews found a gap in the defense, and Koget was probably wanted to go for 3 starport style, I don't know. But he was holding like 450 money and 300 gas. Oh, but he just want to add more factories. So it will be some kind of Goliath timing push. And now Matthews will will have this information that there is armory, there will be more factories. So actually he got perfect scouting with what he had, and I don't know what is the perfect reaction. Like, you can win against this strategy with Hydras, you can win with it with Mutas, but it's really good to know what you are playing against. So yeah, he's making Hydralisk speed, so maybe he will want to apply some pressure with Hydralisk, and like Goliaths are actually better against Mutalisks, I feel like. But Koget scouted with this STV and he's seen that Matthews is not mining gas from the natural, and it was 5 minutes and 20 seconds, so he probably was able to read after that okay, it's probably not, at least not mass Mutas, it might be some harassment Mutas plus switch into the Hydralisk, but this was really good. Yeah, BSL in love is my friend Nigel ZZZ, so I know who he is. He's good terrain, very good terrain from Poland, but this is not Koget. Sorry guys that I'm just responding like this, not to all the messages, but I'm trying to cast. Okay, so Koget is trying to get into the main base, but he wasn't able to do it, but he at least seen that there is a ferret hatch over here, so this is pretty good confirmation. And probably, yeah, he's adding some turrets, but he's not adding any tank. So pure Goliaths. I'm just thinking if it will be enough for him to defend this early Hydra pressure. Academy maybe? Yeah, Academy is on the way, but it will be still plenty of time. It will be still plenty of time until he will have a scan. Oh, we have Carbase. This is like, normally the players are going for a Hydra attack, but Carbase is still good. Carbase is even better for the Zerglings. So, oh, something is going wrong, but now I think it's fixed. I didn't drop any frames. Excuse me guys, explain your cough. I will drink some water. I'm commenting too much. 3 days in a row is too much. Oh wow guys, we have a drop! And the lurkers. So now 12 Hydralisks against 9 Goliaths. Oh, Mr. Avilov, thank you for your subscription, my friend. I'm really appreciating that. Mr. Avilov, one of the biggest old school in the community. Okay, so we have some kind of timing drop maybe, but why would you like to make drop? Like, because normally you want to make drop because it's hard to attack in one place, but I feel like Koget have just enough Goliaths to just frontally attack. And he scanned the main base. He's seen that this is very well saturated base, but he also seen that there is plenty more Hydralisks coming towards him. So maybe he will add some tank, and yeah, this is what he's doing. He's adding tank. I didn't look if he's added... we have another scan. Okay, he scanned the base, very nice. Like, he's feeling the game very well. Plus one weapon. He chose to go for armor instead of weapon. And yeah, there will be some lurkers, and this will be probably some kind of doom drop. So maybe when Koget will move out of his base, Matthews have some kind of timing where he's attacking, where he's dropping into his main base. So this might be very interesting. Maybe he'll also go for some kind of hold lurkers. Without Vessel, it's a good move, but Koget is moving, like he's patrolling with this army. He wants to see what will come towards him. He doesn't have to attack right now. He's macroing from 5 factories, so his macro is great. Look at that, this is only 9 minutes and 30 seconds and he already have 100 supplies, and now he sees what is going on. He sees lurkers, so he will be very careful right now. And many overloads from Matthews are being sent over here, so now already Koget is gaining huge advantage right now, because first of all he's seen speed overloads, second of all he killed few of them, he's seen lurkers, and there is like the army of Zerg is not bad, it's pretty well upgraded, but will it be enough to clear this huge force of Terran? I honestly doubt that, but who knows. It's good for Matthews that he's mining from his third base, so his gas income is really good. But like he needs like 10 more drones in this base to saturate it, and he would be able to macro very nicely. But now Koget is going from this angle, and look how huge his army is. It's like 20 Goliaths and 5 tanks against, I don't know, it's probably like 20 Hydralisks and few lurkers, so maybe... Oh, we have a huge SCV... A drop into the SCV line. Very nicely done by Matthews. Yeah, this is what he needed in that game. But now he just needs to kill this army, just needs to kill this army. This is well said, but... Oh, this is well placed lurkers, so maybe it will work, but it still looks like this is just a little bit too much from our Polish player, and Koget is just crushing him in the middle. So it was very good drop. He killed some SCVs in the mineral line, but I don't know if it will be enough. I'm just wondering if Koget have scans. Oh, he have plenty of them, so now he will kill these lurkers. The lurkers are dealing a lot of damage and the Goliaths are not regenerating, so maybe with like additional 20 Hydralisks he would be able to kill this army. Now he decided to kill the lurkers. Matthews very smart, he's target firing the tank, but he doesn't have many reinforcements to fight against this army, and now Koget is pushing towards his natural. He doesn't want to give him more. He doesn't want to give him more time to recover. He's going for it. He's sending more units, and Matthews is probably GGing, but early. So we have 4-0 for Poland. Koget has shown that that's not coincidence that he was top 4 players in Corrupted Cup and he got second in BSL4 once. So yeah, this is impressive for Koget, and now we have the score of the semifinals is 4-0 for Poland, and Poland is moving towards grand finals, and we have USA versus Poland. So let me just add Poland over here. Okay, so we have USA versus Poland. Let's see who will win this battle. So we have actually 0-0, right? Okay, so USA versus Poland. What will be the score over here? This is the question, guys, right? So you shouldn't wait any longer. I will just make 2 minutes break. I will set up the graphics. I will give you some quick commercial, and I will be back in 2 minutes, I promise. So be right back. Okay guys, I am back and we are having the BSL9 Nation Wars Grand Finals right now. I will even add it here. So Grand Finals will be, this is the bracket of Grand Finals. Bonnie versus Kaido, Yeti versus Taitu, Ziggy versus Sugo, and Koget versus Jae-yoon. Isn't it fantastic? And if it will be needed, we will also have 2 versus 2 match for you guys. And we have this match played, and it was played immediately, so it's hard to say, but if it will be needed, I will cast it for you guys. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching. I'm really appreciating you all being here. You need to all remember that BSL ladder ends in 7 hours. So if you have still your games to play, please do it, because in this season, in order to qualify for Pro League, you need 40 games. To qualify for Gosu League, 30 games. And to qualify for Chobo League, you need 20 games. So please remember about it, and when there will be ladders that will be over to tomorrow, please join our Discord and confirm your participation in Annie League, because only after you confirming your participation we will start drawing groups and seeding players into their league channels. So please do it, remember about it, and thank you for watching. And let's go and see our first match between, if I'm correct, it will be Bonnie versus Kaido, and it will be on clay fields. So let's watch this match, let's see how the grand finals started, and let's go directly to the game. Okay, so in the top left location, as a brown Protoss, directly from Poland, Lublin actually, this is Mr. Tomek Bonnie Kamiński. And directly from USA, as a white Zerg, in the top right location, this is Mr. Kaido. Okay, the players are talking to each other, it's very interesting. Okay, they decided that the turn rate is satisfying them. And we need to remember that Kaido yesterday won against Tech from Chile after a very good battle. He macroed very nicely the Hydralisk, so yeah, it will be yes, so it will be a very interesting match, because I'm just thinking what Kaido should do against a player because like Bonnie, because Bonnie is of course better player than Tech. Like, I don't want to offend Mr. Tech, but Mr. Bonnie is BSL champion, he is Corrupted Cup champion, so he's known for being a very good player. If not the best, then definitely one of the best. But Kaido is like showed us that he can play ZVP, and as you can see, he's going for 12 hatch, the same thing he did against Tech. And Tech, like I told you that yesterday, but I will tell today again, if you are going for 11 hatch, you have your links on time to defend one gateway. If you are going for 12 hatch, you are lacking 5 seconds, maybe 6 seconds, maybe 4 seconds. So the Zealot should be able to deal some damage, but let's see what will be the reaction of Kaido. Maybe he will do something sneaky, maybe Bonnie will be slowed down with this drone, but for now Kaido will see what is coming. Yeah, this is very good. This is very well scouted. One gateway, so he will know that he will have to save some larvas right now. Yeah, so guys, do you know Kaido from the past? Like, this is a very good Zerg from USA, but we still, of course, are, after the ladder stage is done, we are doing research who is a certain player. We are asking for the confirmations. So, of course, we will ask for the confirmations, some kind of very clarifying confirmations. Oh, look at that drone! He bought some time, so the links might be on time. Look at this, was so brilliant from Kaido. So if you have any confirmation who is Kaido, please let me know. Because he looks very strong. Maybe this is Mr. Jae-yoon, hard to say. Okay, so now the Zealot will die, but he will kill some probes with some links with it, but there is 3 links left. And let's see if Bonnie will decide to trade with the links or maybe go and kill the drone, but he's trying to trade with the links. Now he's going for the drone, so he's forcing Zeg to make more and more links. Yeah. And this is a forge from Bonnie and cybernetic core here. So this means that Bonnie is expecting 9073, because normally if you are starting your upgrade and you have your forge over here, then it's easy to snipe it with the early Hydralisks. But if you have cybernetic core here and forge here, the +1 upgrade will be able to finish it. So this is very nice build from Bonnie, and he have a cannon on time. The probes and SCV and Zealots are blocking the entrance, but there will be like 12 links. This is huge amount of links, and there is only 1 Zealot to hold it, so Bonnie needs to be careful. That's good that he's pulling 1 more probe in order to defend it. Oh, there's more links, and Bonnie will scout it that this is all in link attack. So now he will add 1 more cannon, and probably adding 1 more Zealot would be very smart. Now he cancelled the upgrade, he cancelled something to get more money. And this is very good wall, but if he would have 1 more Zealot here, it would be even better. Now he needs, like, yeah, he's adding 1 more probe because he understands that the all-in is coming. And if Bonnie will hold it... Oh, but what is this drone doing? Maybe he will want to drill on top of the Zealots? I don't know, maybe he misrallied it? He's killing the frontal building, but there will be 2. Oh, but he's decided to kill both of the buildings, which... Actually, like, it's good to kill both buildings, but not if you are all-inning and trying to kill your opponent. And now I think Bonnie is very happy with the result of that exchange, because now he's having 3 Zealots. He will be able to rebuild his wall relatively easily, and he's building Corsair. Now Kaido is trying to drone up a little bit, but I don't think this will be on time. Like, he will have enough time to saturate his bases and play a normal game after such a huge investment into links. But now, like, it's good for him that Bonnie is not mining from his naturals, so it's not like he didn't slow down the Protoss, because he did. And now he's saturating the bases and adding 4th hatchery. So after this, let's say, all in, he's trying to play a normal game. This is actually impressive, and, like, as bad as it looked, I think that this is not that bad situation for Kaido, because here we have a Spore to defend from losing overloads from the Corsairs. This overload will be probably safe because the Spore will be on time, and yeah, he's building more overloads here, but he's badly supply blocked, and he can't do any overloads in any different base than this base. So actually he's badly supply blocked right now, and Bonnie is already mining from the natural. He's having pretty good wall in. He sees with the Corsairs that there are not any more links joining the army composition of a Zeg, so he could, like, send every single probe to mining. And yeah, second gateway from Bonnie over here. +1 upgrade will be done in few seconds, so after with this +1 upgrade the links will be no longer that big of a threat. And 3 Corsairs from Bonnie, so maybe with 3 or maybe with 4 Corsairs he will want to try to kill some overloads which are on top of the Spore. Maybe I think it's possible to do it. Like, you have to micro, but you still should be able to kill 1 overload with that move. And yeah, this is what he is doing. This Corsair will probably be out microed. He's microing it, and he's killing even 2 overloads. So this is brilliant move from Bonnie. Oh, he's killing even 3. Look at this micro from our Polish player. Oh, he will kill every single overload. This Bonnie guy, man. This was worth it. And yeah, he's building 4 overloads, right? 5 overloads, excuse me, right now. Double evolution chamber, but no hit relisk then yet. So he will want to defend the Zealot aggression only on links, or maybe he'll add some Sunkens. So oh, he will make Spire over here. Wow, this is a bold move. More drones are being added. He's researching Carapace. So with this Carapace done, the exchange Zerglings versus Zealots will be very good for the Zerg, because then with the equal upgrades, the Zergling will survive 2 shots from Zealot and it will die only on Ferret. So normally with this +1 weapon upgrade, Zealot needs to attack only 2 times and he's killing Zergling, because as you can see, he have 35 HP and Zealot have 18, and 2 shots from 18 is 36 damage, but with this Carapace it would be denied. So this Carapace is very important, and if he will have it on time, and he might, but maybe he might also not have it just in time, because Bonnie might attack right now and he needs like 10 more seconds. But yeah, Bonnie is attacking now and he badly needs 10 more seconds. Like, he should come back with the links. And yeah, he's attacking right now, but Bonnie will gain a lot of value. This is the fight with fire. He's holding on as long as he can. Okay, now he's sending more links, but now he's losing a lot of links. Okay, so now the upgrade finally is done. But does he have enough? Like, still, like, of course it's very favorable trade for the Zerg, but you still have to have a lot of links. But now he's building them, so it's very interesting strategy from our Zerg player. Oh, but Bonnie is attack moving, so he's moving without attack, excuse me, so he trapped them, he killed, like, he damaged the Zealots very badly, and now Kaido is having some kind of control in the field. Dark Archon, because Bonnie probably expects some Muta switch, because if you are not spending any gas on your units, it's like, it's not obvious, but you have to spend your gas on something, and if you are not building Hydralisks, you will probably build Mutalisks. As Bonnie is smart enough, he's building Corsairs, he builded cannons, he's even adding a weapon for the Corsairs, and Dark Archon will definitely help, so it will be very interesting. And of course now the Carapace is not as good with the Archon behind the Zealots, because he's dealing damage from behind, and yeah, the links. Oh, the storm was also great from Bonnie. Some Mutalisks came and joined the party. I'm wondering, yeah, the Corsairs are now just flying out from the base of Bonnie. Now he's trying to take this base. This is easier to defend because this base have 2 entrances and this base have only 1. So Bonnie decided to take closer base to the Kaido. Now he just needs to target fire the Archon, and this is what he's doing with the Sunken. As you can see, he's target firing. Now Bonnie is trying to kill all the Mutalisks with the Corsairs. The Corsair number is, I think, big enough to kill it. And now, look, as you can see, he's constantly trying to target fire the Archon. That's why Bonnie is like sending him back, and more links are joining here to defend this position. More drones die, but I think Kaido will be able to hold this attack. This is very impressive. Yeah, this is very impressive. And Adrenaline upgrade will be there soon. 1-1 upgrade already for the Zerglings. It's good for Bonnie that he already have +2 weapons, so now he's still like he got this advantage until this upgrade will be done. But the Adrenaline upgrade will make these Zerglings very, very strong, and Like, who is this Zerg and why is he playing that well? Like, because Mr. Casper, the groups of BSL will be probably tomorrow or on Monday. It will depend how much time it will take us to confirm the reality of the nicknames from some players and confirm the participations. Okay, so mamy dostać mandatu? Chyba żyjemy. Okay. No fee. Nie dostać mandatu? Okay, no fee for... Okay, it's allowed to run, Karolcia is saying. Okay, so more links and more Sankers are being added, but yeah, this is pure Zealot and Dark Templar army. Plus 2 Carapace will be done in a few seconds, and again, with this Adrenaline upgrade, I think it will be not bad for Kaido to fight against this army, but he badly needs this Carapace. If he will lose all the links before the Carapace will be done, I think it will not be perfect for him, but Bonnie is applying a lot of pressure on him, and in the same time, as you can see, he's applying pressure, but he took this base, so he secured his position in this base, in this game very well, because he have 3 bases against 3 base Zerg, and now Kaido is going for Greater Spire. Two weapon. Oh, we will have Swarm, so this is very interesting ZVP we have today. And we don't see that very often. Okay, so now the Corsairs will die, probably, and with the Corsairs dying, the Mutalisk will be very effective, and now Kaido is adding 6 more Mutalisk. He have a Greater Spire, so maybe he will go for Guardians, and with Guardians he might be able to kill this base. If he will kill this base, then suddenly we have 3 bases against 2 base Protoss, and it will not be that bad. But now Bonnie is very smartly using Dark Templars to clear these links. He also have great upgrades. He have 2 too, so it's not like these links are having this amazing trades, because Bonnie didn't miss any upgrades. He's building them from 2 forges, as you can see. So very nicely done. And yeah, the Guardians will arrive soon. We will have 6 Guardians probably. No, we have 3 Guardians, 4 Guardians right now, and he have no gas for more. And there will be a Swarm and Plague soon. So Kaido is doing what he can. How long until the Swarm, the Plague will be done, because this is a very important upgrade. Like, if he would Plague this army, it would make this army so much weaker. Oh, the Swarm is here first, so he decided to Swarm it instead of Plaguing it. Okay, now... Oh, he's eating Overload just to Plague it, and there is a Plague ready. He's eating more drones just to have a second Plague, and the Sangens are actually really hard to deal with. Oh, but now he will help Bonnie with this Swarm. This was actually not very smart, because now Sangens are not dealing any damage over here. It's so funny, but the Guardians are killing this base, so if Bonnie will not succeed with this attack, it will be not that terrible situation for our Zerg player, because then he will kill all this army, and he will kill base of Bonnie. Of course, Bonnie is taking 9 o'clock base also, so it's not terrible for him, but... yeah, let's see how it will look like. Bonnie, very nice storm to the drone line. We have 30 drones to 56 pro. Very nice position for this Archons. So the Archons will trade very cost efficient. Will be very cost efficient. The trades will be good for them. And I think Bonnie is finishing this game. So as interesting as this game was, I think it will be the end. The more units are joining the party, there will be another Plague. Very nice Plague. But the Archons are the killers of Zerglings. Very nicely done. Okay, now Bonnie is even defending this base, so the Dragoons will snipe the Guardians. Oh, we have a Storm drop over here. So Bonnie is not giving up on pressure. He's constantly applying more and more pressure on his opponent, and Kaido is GGing, and Bonnie is leading 1-0 after a very interesting game on Clayfields. So, good game, guys. Really good game. Bonnie delivered, but it was not easy, as you can see. It was a very close game and it was a very interesting one. We didn't see any Hydralisks there. It was pure links with good upgrades, with Adrenaline upgrade into Defilers, into Mutas, into Guardians. A very good, very interesting strategy. So the scores are right now 1-0 for Poland, and now Tai2 will fight against Yeti, and it will be also very interesting match because, as you know, and Tai2 and Yeti, both of them are very good players. So let's go and let's see what kind of game they prepared for us. But just let me change the name of the players. So we'll have Yeti versus Tai2. Okay, guys. So I think we are ready. As you can see, this is the grand finals of the Nation Wars. So thank you for all the countries who participated and played this Nation Wars. It was very interesting, and it's still very interesting. I'm really I can't wait to see which country will win this Nation Wars. Will it be USA or will it be Poland? Like the lineups are very interesting. Like Tai2 versus Yeti match will be sick. So maybe let's go directly to the game and see who will win game number 2 in this Nation Wars. Will it be Poland or will it be USA? Let's find out. Okay. So we have Yeti. We have Tai2 in the top left position and Yeti on the top right position. This is the grand finals, so the game is very important. Best of one is the format, so both of the players needs to be really careful. Protoss can go for double gates from the center and win, or Zer can go for like 9 pull speed links and win. So it's only best of one, so anything can happen, guys. And guys, I have information from the Twitch that 40% of people who is watching my stream is not following it. So if you are watching the stream and not following it, it would be nice if you do follow, because it would help me a lot to, when I'm talking to some sponsors and some other people, they are watching at the followers number, and whenever I'm saying that I have like 2,000, they are saying come back to us when you will have like 5,000 or 10,000, something like that. Oh, Mr. DB 158 and Parsec, thank you for the follows, guys. So yeah, thank you for doing that. Okay, so Yeti is going for the Forge first, but he's not scouting, so I'm wondering if he will maybe... Oh yeah, of course he's scouting, excuse me, I'm blind. Mr. Yaku, thank you for the follow, my friend. Okay, so it will be 9 pull speed from Tai2, and it will be very... What is this dog? What do you mean? I don't have a dog, I have a wife. But my wife is not doing any dog noises, I think. Okay, yeah, because she might be listening and I might be dead. So let's just focus on the game, okay? So Yeti is making 2 cannons, and Tai2 is making 9 pull speed. We don't have a speed, actually. He skipped the speed, and this is bold or weird for me. What is going on over here? What kind of strategy is that, Mr. Tai2? Because Mr. Tai2 is a guy who have plenty of strategies, and as you can see, he delayed Yeti. He delayed the Yeti Nexus for quite some time because he was forced to make 2 cannons before that, and now he's adding more drones and not making a speed. So here we have a quicker hatch. This is really interesting. And I'm sure that Yeti is afraid of some kind of link run by. So now he's just confirming it with the probes. Oh, how many probes came here? Do you see that, guys? It's like, I think it's tied here, right? Or not? Maybe some Gosu Protoss is in the chat and can tell me. If in this map this is tied. Yeah, a lot of probes has been pulled from Yeti, but he says he has plenty left in the main base, so... But as also Tide 2 is not allowing Yeti to scout what is coming, and third hatchery in the main base, so maybe it will be some kind of 90-70 Hydra bust? Like, I don't know, he's building some more drones, maybe it will be some kind of weird Hydra bust, but now I feel like Yeti understands that this speed was never in plan, so he got trolled, as Mr. Kerbes said. Oh, we have third cannon, so Yeti Yeti got outplayed by Tide 2, very nicely done. Now, of course, he will nicely confirm that the main base, that the natural is done, but I don't see Tide 2 allowing him, he will allow him to the main base, and this, actually, since it will be Hydra Bus, it's good that Yeti have two cannons. It would be even better if he would have more of them. But you can't just relay your defense on cannons, because then if you will overmake cannons, the Zerg will switch into macro game and you auto-lose, so you have to do something in behind. This is why, as you probably seen the match Bisu versus Soma, Bisu made this Shuttle and Dark Templar drop. It looked stupid, but maybe he felt like, okay, if I will not do it, then he will just out-macro me. And we have some pressure from Yeti, so he probably is sending the zealots with the hope that he will have some informations. We have overloads and zerglings only in this base, so he's building hatcheries, he's building Hydras only in the main base. So this is actually some special tactics from our American player. It's very impressive, and as you can see, the 3 links are holding the entrance. He's building more and more links, and now I don't know if Yeti is expecting what is coming towards him. Okay, he will kill this drone probably, or not. He saved everything, he killed everything, he didn't lose anything. Very nicely done by Mr. Tide 2, and he's starting researching range for the Hydra risks. 1 zealot is here, but yeah, I'm a little bit afraid that... Oh, look at that, Yeti is afraid of Mutalisk, so he's making cannon in the main base. The Hydralisk will be, the Corsair will be there in a few seconds. That's why Yeti's Tide 2 is already moving out, because like it's unavoidable for Yeti to scout what is happening, but like when he will scout it now, it will be too late actually. And he's not flying in this path, he's flying directly towards Natural, and he might even not see the Hydras now. Okay, now is the moment when he sees it, and now it will be one of these probes to go and build 500,000 cannons probably. Yeah, he cancelled all the Corsairs, he's building more cannons, but unfortunately it looks like it is too late. The range for the Hydra is just done. Look at the timing from Tide 2, he got it all prepared, he got it well calculated, and there was no chance for Yeti in this game. He outplayed him, like technically, tactically. This is so impressive. This is such a well played game by Mr. Tide 2. Really impressive. Yeah, Mr. Tide 2 impressed me with that strategy. I know I'm from Poland, but I'm also not cheering for anyone, but we all know that Mr. Yeti is extremely good player, he's super strong, but Tide 2 in this game, the brain process that was working over there, it was probably some very, very good processor. Okay, so the next match we will have, it will be, guys, Mr. Ziggy versus Mr. Sugo. So we have 1-1 score, and this match, after this match, we will know which country will have 2-1 lead, and the next matches for this country will be match point. So let's see, Mr. Ziggy versus Mr. Sugo on Neo Sylphid. This is very interesting, and look at this amazing graphics we have done. This is done by Lady Singerka from Ellie Studio. This is done by Bonnie Wife, so if you would like to order something from her, it's over here. And of course I also have my friend who is making animations, so every time you see I'm changing scenes. For example, right now he made all these animations from BSL, so if you would like to order some animations, now he's working from home and he has some time, so he's available to do some kind of stuff. Okay, so just let me know and I will contact him with him. I will contact you with him. Okay, yeah, I think we are ready. I just need to change the nicknames of the players. So it will be Mr. Sugo versus Mr. Ziggy. And the score is 1-1. So let's go directly to the game. Let's not wait any longer. Okay, good luck, good luck. Fantastic, very good manner. I really like that. So on the 9, or I would say even 8 o'clock position, as a purple Protoss, we are having USA represented, Mr. Sugo. And as a brown Terran, in the 4 o'clock position, we have Polish team representant. This is Mr. Ziggy. So PvT on Neo Sylphid, most standard map of these times. Yeah, guys, please don't spoil anything. Like if you know what is going on and you can predict what is coming, and there are some people who are newcomers and can't read that much from the game, please don't spoil it. Hello everyone, hello, thank you for watching. Hello Mr. MCA and everyone, Super Gosu players, Super Gosu audience, the bombastic audience, the best one. Okay, so Mr. Ziggy, supply depot in the main base, barracks probably too. And let's see what will be the choice of strategy for Mr. Sugo, because there are a few ways of playing. You can go for very quick Dragoon, you can just sneak few sneak few zealots to apply some pressure. It's hard to say. Mr. Musakas, thank you for the follow, my friend. Okay, so we have right now relatively normal. Fat Battling Budwar player, thank you for the follow, my friend. Okay, so it's very fast cybernetic core, and let's see if Sugo right now will decide to go for the zealot, or he will just constantly build probes and make a pylon right now. Okay, the pylon is here. He's constantly making probes, so there will be no zealot probably. If there will be, maybe it will be now, but I don't think so. I think he will save the money for the range and for the Dragoon. And what Ziggy is doing, he's building supply depot on the right side of the barracks. That's why he's like, the reason why he's building it, because when the zealot would come, he would be able to fight with the zealot and move between the barracks and supply depot, and zealot would have to go around. So this is the anti-zealot building placement. Oh, Mr. Rapid is here, Super Gosu caster of BSL. If you miss Mr. Rapid will be casting next week, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, BSL, the actual league, because this is only Nation Wars, this is qualification tournament. So yeah, Super Gosu caster from Korea, Mr. Rapid, will be casting next week. So Mr. Ziggy is going for double fact. So as you've seen, this strategy worked for him very well against Gosu Dark. So I'm just thinking what Sugo can do differently, because it's definitely much faster expansion for Sugo, but I think this expansion might, like, is fast enough that it might give him enough income to maybe have a benefit of it, and maybe that he will be able to gain some value from this early expansion, because Gosu Dark expansion was relatively late, so he wasn't able to gain any value from it. We already have first tank from from Ziggy. So this is the same strategy we had in the whiteout. Okay, Ziggy will have a supply SCV in the main base of Sugo, so this is a very good move. Having information against pros, like if you are not forced to play blindly against Protoss. As you can see, he's seen that there is a range for the Dragoon still in production. He's seen the Nexus, so he should be prepared. And Citadel of Adun is the move. Like, this is the weapon of choice for Sugo. This is actually the same reaction we had from Gosudak. It didn't work for Gosudak. Will it work for Sugo? Like, I'm very interested. And look how smartly Ziggy is hiding 3 Marines. So he's pretending, okay guy, I'm just making command center, I have only 3 Marines in the tank because you made so early expansion. I'm trying to keep up and make my own expansion. But no, he's building more units, he's sending more STVs. It will be 3 tanks and Vulture speed and mines. 3 tanks, and he's already sending 1, but this one Dragoon should scout what is coming. And yeah, he's seeing that more units are coming from Ziggy, and there will be 2 SCVs pulled, so maybe he will even make battery. The Dark Templars, like, this is very good move from Sugo, because now he's buying some more time for the Dark Templars. Oh, he will try to snipe the tank. No, he's trying to kill the Marines, and 2 Marines died. And now Ziggy, I think he should wait for 3 tanks just to be able to like move with this huge damage ball of units. Because if you are sending 1 tank at the time, oh, this is bold move, so he will be able to send mines in the main base. Ziggy is so brilliant. This was great move from him, and again the strategy is working perfectly for him. The Dark Templars will not be on time, so this is actually perfectly aimed timing. The pylons are helping a lot to the Protoss player, but there is only 3 Dragoons left. This Dragoon will die. Where is the Vulture? The Vulture died, but there is only 3 Dragoons left for Sugo, so he's trying to buy some more time. There will be 1 Dark Templar soon. The pylons are actually brilliant. Okay, the siege mode is done. So what Ziggy would like to have right now is he would like to make some mines on top of the entrance, and this is what he is doing. So now the Dark Templars might be dead to the mines, and Sugo will not be able to save this base. So this is actually brilliant, and this is the same outcome of a game we had, Ziggy versus Gosudak. So it's working for him, and as we can see, he knows how he wants to kill his opponent. There will be 2nd Dark Templar here, but I don't think it's enough. And yes, Ziggy is winning again with the same strategy. Brilliant move from him. I really like that. This means that Poland is leading 2-1 in the grand finals, and Ziggy is taking a very important point from Team Poland. Team Poland is fighting for now. They will have a match point for victory. Koget will fight against Jaehyun. So I'm really hyped for this match. Let's see who will win it, because it will be like Koget was very high in few BSL seasons, but Jaehyun was also top 4 in I think 2 seasons ago. So he is very good well player. When I can't sleep, because he's streaming when there is like 3 AM for my time, when I can't sleep and I'm watching Jaehyun stream, it's crazy how quick he is. Like, he have around 4,000, maybe not 4,000, but he have around 400 APM, so it's very impressive. And we have 2-1 score for Poland right now. Let me just change the players. Okay, so I think I'm ready, and I don't know if, like, maybe I should remind everyone that today is the end of the BSL ladder. So if you have your games to, like, some games to play, to have minimum 20, 30 or 40 games, please go and do it. And after today, please join our Discord and say, I'm confirming my participation in BSL. This is very important. You need to confirm your participation, and we need to have contact with you on Discord. So please do it. If you are wondering how you can join BSL Discord, this is how. Just click the link and join Discord and say, I'm confirming my participation. My nickname is blah blah blah. And yeah, let's go directly to the game. It will be Koget versus Jaehyun. Very, very good game from BSL Nation Wars Finals. Okay, so my wife even came here to help me casting. So, Karolczak, could you join me on the caster's desk?
No.
No? How was your run?
Dobrze. Widziałam sarnę z 10 metrów. Biegała koło mnie.
Oh, that's nice. Jak jest sarna po angielsku? Okay. She's seen an animal, which I don't know how it is in English. Okay.
Sauna.
Okay, guys. So, we have... she's seen... Oh, she's seen a deer. Like, let's say it was a deer. Okay, so we have Mr. Jae-yoon in the top right location as a blue, as a white. Oh, is a yellow Zerg. Okay. And we have the Koget as a blue Terran. So, it's very interesting. Who will win? Because if Koget will win, he will secure the victory for Poland. But if Jae-yoon will win, it will mean that the 2v2 match will be the decider one. Oh, Mr. Clooney, yes, thank you for your birthday wishes. I'm really appreciating that. Mr. Atai Starka, thank you for your follow. Okay, so Koget is going for fast gas, so it might be yeah, it might be some kind of 1-1-1 variation. And Jae-yoon is going for 12 hatch, so relatively normal opening from both players. The map is wide out and it's good for Jae-yoon that he is able to scout what Koget is doing. Like, Koget is known for his good macro, but also very good micro, so he is also known for his right techniques. So let's see if we will see some right strategy from Koget in this game. Now Jae-yoon is scouting toward this place, but he will confirm that his overlord is in perfect position. So he will be probably happy that he have overlord on position and ready to discover what Terran is doing. At the same time, Jae-yoon is going for 12 hatch and it will be 2 hatch tech. So if it is 1-1-1, I think this is the perfect answer these days, because you are going for relatively quick layer. The reason you want to go for quick layer and quick mute is because you want to prevent raids, the possible raids, from killing overlords, and you are still able to make third hatchery and you are still able to make some good wall-ins. So let's see what Koget will decide to do. It looks like it will not be raids because he's mining gas only with 1 STV, so it will be probably some pressure with the vultures. And maybe some vulture drop. It's still possible because he will still have 150 to 100 gas for the starport. And Jae-yoon is making some links, only 2 just to kill the STV, the scouting STV, just to give something to do for... wow, the Marine is moving out, that's so weird. And I'm just wondering if Jae-yoon will have... Oh, of course he will have a sunken in time. It will be perfectly timing. It will be perfect timing. And now I'm just thinking. Yeah, it's command center, so it will be not raids. It's normal opening from. Yeah, it's normal opening from Koget. Let's say it's relatively normal because it will be probably some Goliaths. I'm just thinking when there is armory, because he badly needs armory if he wants to switch to the Goliaths, because now Jae-yoon will start a Spire and the Spire is in this position. So as you can see, it's Spire to make a wall in, then he will probably make hatchery over here and it will be tight wall. I think there will be the only gap where the vulture can go through, so if he will block this place, it will be not possible to have some vulture run by. There are some additional factories being produced by Koget, so he decided to add more factories before he's adding the armory. More vultures are being added and these 2 links will be able actually to probably kill this Marine, because there will be no vulture in Koget side. So these 2 links are actually brilliant. Yeah, they are very nice and he will probably get the scout he needs. Koget is microing as good as he can. And he will out-macro him, but now Jae-yoon is confirming what is coming towards him. The third hatchery is here, as I said, but there will be actually the gap over here, so... but maybe it's not tight here, so it will be harder definitely to run by this from this angle than go directly to the main base over here, but... There is no speed for Koget. He's building armory right now, so he will start building Goliaths in a second. But the Spire is done, and I'm a little bit afraid that Koget will not be ready for the incoming Mutalisks. But the good thing for Koget is that Jaehyun didn't start mining gas from his natural. But look at that, this is immediately third expansion. And this drone was... he didn't notice that the drone sneaked through, so well done by Mr. Jaehyun. Okay, so we will have Vultures actually running by. Oh, very nice drone drill. Oh, he caught these Vultures like a boss. Nicely done. Very good micro from Jaehyun. Of course, Koget killed some drones, but I don't think it was worth it. And now he's adding more Goliaths. I'm just thinking, where is engineering base? Okay, so there is engineering base, so he will have possible turrets incoming. And he's not making many mutas, but with that economy he has and with third gas income, he will probably be able to make a lot of mutas. And now he made only one just to have scouting, just to make Koget being scary. Now he's just confirming, okay, what is going on? So yeah, he's going for this Goliath strategy. So I'm making 25,000 drones, and this is what he did. Like, look at his saturation. It's really good. Like, if you will look at the fact that he started from the 12, from the 2 hatch mutas, it's really good economy. Now he will have this gas also saturated, so he will have enough drones to mine from 3 gases, and he already started the Carpace from the Mutalisks. So Jaehyun is fighting strong, and he's adding more Mutalisks. With 7 Mutalisks you can one-shot SCV, so maybe this is what he's aiming for. Koget now is trying to scout with this Marine, but it will be sniped with the Mutalisk relatively easy. Mr. XZZ, thank you for the follow, my friend. Also Mr. Atais, StarCraft, I don't know if I said thank you. And so now we have 7 Mutalisks, this is the perfect number, and as you can see, Jaehyun is already mining from his third gas. Oh, but Koget is very nicely prepared. He have a range for the Goliaths. He's building Goliaths from 5 factories already. How quickly Koget was able to do these factories, it's incredible. And he's building nothing else but only the Goliaths, so he understands probably that it might be some kind of all-in play. But after seeing that, like Jaehyun didn't commit it with the Mutas too much, so now he have 11 of them, and he's adding some more drones. Mr. Ghostclaw, thank you for the follow. And he's saturating this base, so maybe Jaehyun is thinking about switching to Hydralisk. Yes, he's making Hydralisk then, and I'm a little bit afraid because like now he's building drones, and if Koget will move out right now, like probably, oh, maybe the Mutas will kill him. Yeah, there is a lot of Mutas, but I think this is the perfect moment to catch this army for Jaehyun, because it's like 13 Mutas against 9 Goliaths. There are 5 more here. There will be 5 more in a few seconds. So Koget is macroing very nicely, but look at the supplies. They are very even right now. So both players. Okay, so now Jaehyun knows. Okay, he's coming towards me, and he's building more units. He was a little bit supply blocked, but now he built Overlord, and let's see what will be his reaction. He's building more Mutalisks. Now he have, I don't know, 18 of them, something like that. 5 more in production. Carpace upgrade is done. Koget is having +1 weapon upgrade. He found an Overload. This is huge, but he will not supply like Jaehyun, so Jaehyun will still be able to make some units. And now the Mutalisks are flying in, and he will try to catch all the Goliaths. And I think this is enough Mutalisks. The Mutalisks are having Carpace upgrade, and this is very good timing attack from Jaehyun. Of course, Koget is microing very nicely, so he's trying to force the Mutalisks to move instead of shooting. He's using the good range of the Goliaths, but there is like, I don't know, 10 Goliaths left. So now Jaehyun is investing more into that attack, and maybe now Koget will be able to clear this army from Jaehyun. It's hard to say. The macro of Koget is insane. 2 badly damaged Goliaths are actually in the back, and now Jaehyun is losing every single Mutalisk. So Koget, with the extremely good macro and close battle, whoa, that was huge from Koget that he held it alone. I was afraid that he will die here, but That was impressive micro, boxer micro actually. From here the Jaehyun position is really good. He have 4 bases, very well saturated bases. Now Koget just scanned. He sees, okay, there is a third base, there is this base is well saturated. Okay, the natural is also saturated. I see he release. Okay, so I think I should start make tanks, and this is what he's doing. He's immediately adding tanks. He's adding another machine shop, Storm Starboard, to maybe have a vessel, to maybe have a dropship, to put some vultures into the Zer base. This is very intense game. The 4th base is already saturated for Jaehyun, so I'm a little bit afraid that he might be overdrawing right now, or maybe not. Maybe he's doing the right thing. It's hard to judge, hard to say. The 5 Mutalisks, he's no longer making Mutalisks, but he made 1/1 upgrades for the Mutalisks, so maybe he will eventually make a little bit more, maybe to snipe some tanks. So he will try to maybe kill this engineering bay. It's like these 5 mutas, they have no usage right now. And Jaehyun, how many hatcheries he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 hatch. Now Koget confirms with the scan that there is no hive incoming, so he can macroing safely. He can be macroing safely in the house. The supplies are still not giving any advantage to anyone. It's like some advantage for Terran, but it's only 20 supplies, so this is relatively normal. Koget is trying to build the number of tanks before the attack, and now he will have 2 of them, and there will be plenty of Hydralisks incoming. So Jaehyun again is going for some kind of maybe timing attack. There are also no mines from Koget. The mines would help him a lot, and the siege mode. Does he have siege mode? Maybe he did forgot to siege mode the units. Okay, now Koget should realize, okay, he's going towards me. Okay, I should siege mode. Oh, he doesn't have siege mode, so the first tank will be badly sniped, and there is so many Zerg units coming towards Koget. Yet it might be now GG, because this is too much, and Koget, if he lose this base, it will be terrible for him. He doesn't have a siege mode, maybe he forgot about it. Now he's trying to fight as hard as he can, but the Hydras are dealing so much damage. There is no +1 upgrade for the Hydras, and there is already 1/1 for the Terran mech, so the upgrades are really good for the Terran, but the numbers are good for the Zergs, and I think the Jaehyun's clearing everything, and the Jaehyun, also called Jaedung. Jaehyung, very nicely done. Good job, and we have 2-2 score in this Nation Wars finals. This is extremely interesting. Wow, guys, did you expect that we will have such a close battle? This was really nice game. Like, Jaehyun played like a boss. He understands how to play against this mech build. And now the decider match will be 2 versus 2. So our teams. What will be our teams? It will be Bonnie versus Bonnie plus Koget versus Taitu and Striker. So it will be Protoss and Terran versus Zerg and Zerg. This is very interesting. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Okay, let's see what is happening. Oh, Mr. Few and Mr. BM Noobs, thank you for the follows, guys. Okay, let me just change the overlays. Oh, I need to rename it. So actually we got 2 replays from both teams, and we got a draw which replay we started, so it will be randomized replay. So you don't have to look at the chat, because like, yeah, it's hard in 2 versus 2 to not chat, but yeah, we did it for you guys. Okay, so 2 versus 2. Koget and Bonnie versus Taitu and Striker. The decider match of the grand finals of the BSL9 Nation Wars is starting right now. Let's go. Okay. So, starting on the top left, we have Taitu. On the bottom right, we have Striker. On the top right, we have Koget. On the bottom left, we have Bonnie. So we have Team Red versus Team Blue. Team Blue is Team America, Team Red is Team Poland. We have cross positions from both players. Zergs on cross positions, Protoss and Terran, and cross position. The map is La Mancha. So the players are sending their overloads. Taitu in the top left, I will remind you guys, because they are both Zerg. This is Taitu, this is Striker. Normally in 2 versus 2. Zergs are going for some kind of one player is going for 9 pull, the second player is going for fast expansion, but against Protoss and Terran we might even see both players going for expansions. It's hard to say. I'm pretty certain that Protoss should go for double gate, and I'm just thinking what Terran should do. If it's possible to make a tight wall on this map, it will be definitely possible to if it will be definitely possible to go for some kind of maybe mech, maybe rights, but if it's impossible, I think Marines and Medics are the way to go. Hard to say. But we have overloads from both Zergs, so we are now certain that this is not a 9 pull from either of these players. Okay, so we have drones, and let's see, maybe one of them will go for 12 pull and the second one will go for hatchery first. So now we have hatchery first from Mr. Taitu and hatchery first from Mr. Striker. So both of them are going for economical build, and Bonnie is going for double gate, and Koget is probably going for double fact. So we have very interesting opening right now. So Zergs will probably have to survive right now. Yeah, ZZ versus PT. So Protoss and Terran versus double Zerg. This is what we have right now. Okay, so both players are starting their pulls right now, but Bonnie is having his zero halfway done. This overload will scout it. Of course, Taitu overload will scout what is happening in Koget base, and I'm just wondering if he will lose this overload, because in 2v2 losing overload means more than in 1 versus 1, because you are operating on smaller supplies. And now, okay, he discovers that this is a Marine, but will he have enough time to escape over here? It's hard to say, because the second Marine will call soon. So now, yeah, Taitu needs to give some nitro boost to this overload to escape, because he will need this overload very badly. And I think Koget should be able to kill this overload, right? Let's see what is the vision of Koget. Okay, he sent a SCV in case if there would be no vision, so nicely done. And we have some more links coming, and Koget is sending more and more Marines, 4 Marines and few Zealots, so it would be good for Taitu to have maybe Sunken over here, but he's now supply blocked, he doesn't have overload. Of course, yeah, okay, Striker is making some more links, and he should send the links to save our Zerg player, second Zerg player. Okay, so now Taitu will probably try to snipe the Marines, but if he will finish the bunker, if Koget will finish the bunker, it will be actually perfect for him, but there is more and more links joining the party, and he should snipe the Marines probably, because if he will allow the Marines if he will allow the Marines to get into the bunker, this base will be in huge trouble, and now the Zealots are supporting the Marines perfectly. This is nice how nicely cooperating the Polish team is, but the more links are coming from Striker from the bottom, and he might even surround this bunker and kill. The speed is done already, but the Zealots are still, they can decide if they want to defend the bunker, or maybe if they want to kill the hatchery. Okay, so the bunker will probably fall, but the hatchery will die. So look at that timing push. So okay, they defended it, very nice defense, but they killed the hatchery. So was it worth it for the Zergs? I think it was worth it for Team Poland to kill this hatchery, because now Koget is having Marines and Medics already, and Taitu will have a hard time to defend against this. Maybe he should use the time when there is still creep over here and start making Sunkens. Now after seeing that there is Medics and fire, but it will be really hard to attack to this towards the ramp. This is Taito Link's the striker. At the same time he's building Mutalisks, but Bonnie is also making Corsair at the same time. Very smartly he placed battery and 4 zealots on the ramp, so it would be really hard to kill Bonnie too. So this player knows how to play 2 versus 2. These are very old school player. Okay, so Koget scanned the striker base and he sees that there is Spire on the way. Okay, we have a fire but we just sniped, but there is 2 more. Very nice micro over here from Mr. Taito. He's going for lurkers from 1 base, so this is how he adjusted to the losing hatchery. Okay, so this is engineering base, engineering bay instead of fort barracks, I think, for Koget. The Mutalisks, when there will be Mutalisks, they will be there in few seconds, but not before Bonnie will kill some overlords. There is more Corsairs flying in, and I'm just wondering, okay, there is a forge, he's spinning +1 upgrade, so in case if he would lose the Corsair versus Muta battle, he will have a chance to make a cannon. Striker is droning up and he's mining with second extractor. This is fantastic for this deck. If he wants to play mass Mutalisks, maybe this is the thing to do. Now Koget is trying to move out, but Taito is trying to keep him in the base. More links. I just wondering if Bonnie is not moving out, but now Striker is playing with fire without making any many sunkens. But maybe he will be able to win this engagement with that amount of links. And okay, so this was a huge mistake from Taito, I think. Yeah, so but yeah, there is like, I don't know, 10 marines, 11 marines, excuse me. So with a good surround and good micro with the Mutalisk, I think they should be able to clear this marine force. And we have this engagement. The firebats are in perfect position. Okay, so he's trying to clear them, but Koget with perfect engagement, and he cleared all the links and he cleared half of the Mutalisks. This was extremely good engagement for Polish team. So Koget without any mistake. He's taking this base. There will be 4 Corsairs from Bonnie to join the party, and with 4 Corsairs it will be really hard to out micro this marine force. So it would be good if Striker would have some sunkens, but there are lurkers coming for the counter attack. Koget is almost, let's say, he's ready because he have a bunker, but if he will run by with this lurkers, it will be hard for him. Does he have scan? He have 1 scan, but no more, and Striker is GGing because he's losing his natural. He doesn't have any more Mutalisks. Now Taito is trying to kill Koget. Very nice spines from the lurkers, but he was trying to force scan, but this is GG, and Team Poland is winning. Congratulations, Tom. Team Poland is winning, and they are winning another Nation Wars, guys. So Team Poland is unbreakable. So yeah, this was really good series. Let's look at the scores. We have 3-2 for Team Poland, so it was very close. 2 versus 2 match was a decider one, and USA got really good squad in this Nation Wars. Poland also. So this is how the bracket looks like. So at the beginning we have Americas winning with Bolivia, and then USA winning with Europe, and then Russia losing to Peru. This was a shocking one. Then Poland winning to Sweden, then Poland winning to Peru, and now Poland winning against USA 3-2. So congratulations to Poland. They won $100, and they won. Each of them will gain 50 BSL points. So this is a part of BSL ladder tournaments. So that's why they are gaining some ladder points. I think this is a good award. And congratulations to our BSL competitors. Thank you for all the players. Thank you to all the admins who ran this tournament, who helped organizing that. This was good, and this is just the beginning. This was just a first dish of our whole menu of fantastic games, because BSL is just starting. Today is the last day of the qualifications, and next Friday, Saturday and Sunday we will have the actual BSL Pro League round of 24 in 3 days, whole round of 24. So prepare your snacks, prepare your chips, and join us. Tell your friends that the BSL is back. Tomorrow or on Monday I will try to make a group draw with Karolcia. So the groups will be known for sure on Monday, maybe even tomorrow. After the ladder stage will be done, please confirm your participation on Discord. If you have some games to play, please do it and play your games. And yeah, this is very, very, very good. This is what I wanted to say. That's why I wanted to cast it, because I wanted to make this constant commercials about, yeah, confirm your participation, play in ladder, and yeah, this is very important for us. During next week, maybe I will make a group draw with Mustache. That would be pretty funny, I think. So maybe I will play some games before it and then make a group draw with Mustache, because we got a goal of Mustache stream. And okay guys, if you like what you did, what you've seen over here, you can support us by becoming BSL Patreon. That's helping us a lot, because like it's thanks to the Patreon we have this constant support, and we have this we know how much money we will have, and we know how much we can spend on each season. So previous season, for example, costed $4,000, and it was 2,300 on prize pool and 700 for the production, for the graphic animations, all the programs and stuff. So so if you'd like to become even $2, $5 supporter, and also you have some benefits by becoming Patreon. You will be listed as a supporter during every BSL cast, from even $2 supporter, from $5 you will get access to the special channel as long as $7, and from $10 you will get all the replays from BSL, from all the ladder tournaments, from the Nation Wars, from all the BSLs you will get replays, and from $20 you will be listed and mentioned as a BSL supporter after every BSL cast, and from $50 you will get 1 hour of personal coaching with me. So if you would like to become a BSL supporter, you can become supporter and gain something for yourself, and you will help us grow, and it would be fantastic if you would like to help us grow, because we would like to keep going with BSL, and by becoming Patreon you are helping us a lot. So our best Patreons, like Mr. Striker, who is $50 Patreon for many months, he helped us a lot, and with that support we invested that money into BSL, and thanks to that we have this fantastic production, and we have this amazing tournament produced for you guys. So I think this is it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for so yeah, thank you very much for your support, guys. I'm really appreciating everyone who watched. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for Mr. Niki Puranov and Igracek. Thank you for the follows. This was GG's. Poland is the champion. Congratulations to our team. I will show the scores one more time. This is Bonnie won with Kaido, then Taito won with Yeti, then Ziggy won with Sugo, then Jayun won with Koget, and Team Poland, Koget and Bonnie won with Striker and Taito. So it was a very close match. I'm really happy we was able to deliver. I hope you liked it, and I hope you will join the group draw. I will announce it on the Liquid Networks Discord. If you would like to know when there will be group draw exactly, you should follow us on Twitter and Facebook. This is where, and join our Discord. So yeah, this is it. I will cast 3 minutes commercials for you now, and then host someone who is playing the best game in the world, which is StarCraft Oblivion. And of course, if you are here and waiting for the commercials until it will be done, just click on Mr. Rapid nickname and go and follow him, because he's our BSL caster. He's a fantastic guy, he's supporting us a lot, he's the best caster in the world, he's casting many games, he have amazing knowledge about StarCraft, and he have very nice and funny personality, and we can all laugh from his jokes. And if you will follow him, he will have many more jokes for you. Okay, Mr. Dakes, thank you for the follow, my friend. Okay, guys. Since you are doing Masters and you have freezes in a nick, can you wear Zorro hat? I don't know if I have one, and it would be hard to buy one during coronavirus lockdown. So if Karolcia can't do it, then I will not have it, unfortunately. But I have a. I can shave, and I should have mustache. I would like to, like, I'm wondering if in a regular shop you can buy some like color for the mustache. So I will make them like pink or green or red or something like that. But I think it would be hard. Oh, Mr. Aki Statistic, thank you for the follow, my friend. Mr. Pusher, thank you for the follow, my friend, too. Okay, let's see who is playing. Let's see who we can host. Oh, Mr. Bonnie, Super Gosu BSL champion, who is hosting us so many times. Of course, this is good time to host our fantastic BSL champion. So every one of you, let's go. And in 56 seconds, we will all go and write channel of Mr. Bonnie and show him his appreciation for helping with BSL, because you probably seen the maps and some descriptions about the maps in the previous season. In this season, Mr. Bonnie is doing them too. He did it in the previous season, so definitely do it. Okay, so I will lose this. Definitely do it and join his channel and watch his stream. Okay, and I will use this 30 more seconds to thank to all the BSL admins, of course Mr. Hatchet, who was running Destination Wars, but also to all the other admins who was helping running all the ladder tournaments, Mr. Averti, Mr. Fujikura, Mr. Agie, Mr. Kebes, and thank you to Mr. Nigel, who is helping with us creating music for BSL right now. So if you want, you can go and check Mr. Paweł Izdebski on YouTube. He's very popular. He's a very nice guy. He's playing StarCraft. So if you would like to see his channel, it's over here. So this is Mr. Nigel. Of course, there is Lady Singerka, who is from Ellie Studio. She made all the graphics for us for the BSL Season 8, and now she's making graphics for Season 9. She made graphics for Nation Wars. So if you are interested in her graphics, please just join her webpage. And of course,